Today we're wrapping up our series on spotting pedagogical difficulties in Baroque, classical, and Romantic literature. Today is Romantic. Romantic doesn't have the articulative challenges that the Baroque does, nor does it have the pattern changes of the classical, but it has its own set of difficulties and challenges for sure. Starting with phrasing, which can be, the phrases can be long and irregular. I like to teach phrasing for the first time to students in a piece that has a regular 4-measure phrase, which might be an early classical piece if it doesn't have too much articulation. Phrases can be long and irregular. Voicing chords, voicing the melody out of the chords. Where you have maybe a melody and another part going on, or even two distinct parts, two distinct voices in one hand, which we run into, of course, in Baroque some. Matching, we have the Traumerei here. All those long notes need to be the right length with a little bit of, finesse to them is okay in certain spots, but the matching is critical. We have to match the second note to the decay of the first one, and the pianos decay at different rates. In a dead room, the decay is much faster. With an inferior piano, it's also much faster, so it matters on the acoustic of the room. Coordinating the hands, you have that with even the simplest piece. You want to avoid doing what I call the doggy paddle. It wreaks havoc with the music. So keeping the hands together, coordinated. Big leaps you have in the Chopin waltzes, florid accompaniment in the Chopin, for example, the nocturnes. A long time since I played that, but that gives you an idea. Really, I want to spend time showing you, introducing you, if you don't already know about this book. It's been around for a good long time. Lyric Preludes in Romantic Style by William Gillick. And I'll tell you, almost all the things that you encounter in the Romantic style are foreshadowed here in simpler settings and one-page pieces. And I found these wonderful for almost every student, including a transfer student. They don't look, childish on the page, but they have plenty of challenges. For example, here you have voicing and matching. And coordinating the hands. And then I was teaching this one today. This entire page is one long phrase. I'm not going to play the whole thing, just a little bit. And of course, you have matching is a big factor there. So all those things are really beautifully presented in this book, Lyric Preludes by William Gillick. I think students do well to encounter the pieces in this level setting before you get to the Chopin Preludes, which is of course what you want to do before you get to the mazurkas, before you get to the waltzes, and then the nocturnes, and then the ballades, and I'm sure you know. Now, I hope hope this series has helped you spot quickly the pedagogical differences in each style, because if you can do that, then you'll make wise choices for your students and balance what they know and the few new concepts that you want them to learn when you choose a new piece for them.